Good morning. Thank you for joining me in this morning mindfulness practice. Very first step for changing your life is having a desire for something different, something more. And as a spiritual being, we are all meant for more. We all desire more. Notice that no matter how much you have, you want more, whether it's food, clothing, love, experiences. Even people with wealth always seem to want to have more money because they can do more good in the world. Money is energy and it is a magnifier. If you are a good-hearted, loving person, you're going to want to do more for the world. You're going to want to do more for those who are less fortunate. It's the way everything works as a spiritual being here on earth. We're all connected and everyone wants more. So it's not greedy or selfish. It is our spiritual nature to grow and to become. But it's not about getting more and having more wealth. It's not about me, and having more. It's about increase for the world, increase for yourself, increase for other people. And how the laws of the universe work is the more you do for others, the more you give, the more you're rewarded by the universe. The more your life increases, because as you do for others, you feel better. And as you feel better, you attract more good into your life. I'm going to read The Spirit of Opulence by Thomas Troward. He says, "We must look upon ourselves not as misers' chests to be kept locked for our own benefit, but as centers of distribution. And the better we fulfill our function as such centers, the greater will be the corresponding inflow." It just works that way. It's like a boomerang. What you put out returns to you. Give from the heart and you receive blessings as if they are overflowing your cup, pressed down, overflowing. You can't imagine how much better your life will be when you give from the heart. A smile, love, kindness, respect, money, your time and talents. Look for ways that you can help other people, ways that you can give increase to other people. Right now, everything seems to be focused on charitable donations and organizations looking for warm clothing, for food, for money, for gifts. It is the season of giving. We're getting close to Christmas, and everywhere you turn, people are looking for more. Do what you can. Give from the heart. You don't have to give to everyone, but do it with a joyful heart. Maybe you can give to everyone who asks, but it also feels so much better when you just give because you want to, that you enjoy giving, you enjoy blessing other people. This world is so abundant, and if you just sit still and calmly focus on your own life, how truly blessed you are. We have more than most people in the world. Let's take a moment to be grateful, grateful to live in a country that has paved roads. Although sometimes we get frustrated with icy streets and potholes, but we don't live in a place where there are trails and terribly uneven rock roads. We live in a place that has paved roads with lights and infrastructure. We have running water. We have reliable vehicles. Most people have insurance and sufficient money to put fuel in their vehicle and go wherever they want to go. We have so much excess of things, and it's really the experiences that fulfill our lives, that make us feel good, not the things. So when you're doing a gratitude practice, you can give thanks for all the things that you have in your life, your reliable vehicle, appliances that do your washing for you and keep your food cold and cook your food. You can be grateful for a soft, cozy bed, for shelter, for ample food, for electricity that is reliable most of the time. You can control the heat in your home. You could crank it up and pretend you're in a hot destination. But give thanks just for being you, just for being the spiritual being that you are here on earth at this period of time, experiencing the growth and the changes in this world. Be grateful that you are in human physical form, that you can taste chocolate, that you can touch a beautiful, soft, cozy blanket, that you can hug your loved ones. Spirit is ever expanding and looking to give increase, and you're here in human form to help that along. What can you do with your human hands? Helping other people, giving a hug, giving a smile, assisting those less fortunate, not just with money, but your respect. Give thanks that you can taste the beautiful food and smell flowers and Christmas trees and your favorite food cooking. Give thanks that you have a closet full of clothes. You can choose whatever you want to wear, and maybe you can give the excess to those in need. And then give thanks for the abundance in the world, the abundance of food and water in nature. Give thanks for the lessons that you've learned, the things that you have experienced that have caused you to be the person you are now, and the challenges that you're going to meet in the future that will allow you to grow to a higher level, to a better version of you, to a stronger person, to one who is more compassionate and loving and giving and respectful. Step out of your comfort zone today and do something that you haven't done before that allows you to experience more life. I'm going to read a chapter from Thomas Troward called The Spirit of Opulence. If we clearly realize that the creative power in ourselves is unlimited, then there is no reason for limiting the extent to which we may enjoy what we can create by means of it. Where we are drawing from the infinite, we need never be afraid of taking more than our share. That is not where the danger lies. The danger is in not sufficiently realizing our own richness and in looking upon the externalized products of our creative power as being the true riches instead of the creative power of spirit itself. If we avoid this error, there is no need to limit ourselves in taking what we will from the infinite storehouse. All things are yours. And the way to avoid this error is by realizing that the true wealth is in identifying ourselves with the spirit of opulence. We must be opulent in our thought. Do not think money as such, for it is only one means of opulence. But think opulence, that is, largely, generously, liberally, and you will find that the means of realizing this thought will flow to you from all quarters, whether as money or as 100 other things not to be reckoned in cash. We must not make ourselves dependent on any particular form of wealth or insist on its coming to us through some particular channel. That is at once to impose a limitation and to shut out other forms of wealth and to close other channels. But we must enter into the spirit of it. Now, the spirit is life, and throughout the universe, life ultimately consists in circulation, whether within the physical body of the individual or on the scale of the entire solar system. And circulation means a continual flowing around. The spirit of opulence is no exception to this universal flow of all life. When once this principle becomes clear to us, we shall see that our attention should be directed rather to the giving than the receiving. We must look upon ourselves not as misers' chests to be kept locked for our own benefit, but as centers of distribution. And the better we fulfill our function as such centers, the greater will be the corresponding inflow. Now, what's important about that is you have more than enough, and yet you're always looking for more. And so is everyone else. That is the human side of us, but it's also the spiritual side of us wanting to experience more and to express more life. Look around you today and notice the abundance. Everywhere you look, there is abundance. What could you do today to bless other people's lives in material goods, in helping the poor, in adding more life to another person by complimenting them, by smiling, by being kind. There's so many opportunities if you're out shopping to hold the door for someone, to let someone in line in front of you, to give a pleasant comment and a smile and patience to all the cashiers, the vendors, the security people, and other shoppers. How can you look to leave others with the impression of increase, sending good energy out to everyone you meet, whether you know them or not, and regardless of what their behavior may be toward you? When you do that, you're going to be abundantly rewarded, but you're not doing it to get. You're not putting out good in order to get good. You're just putting out good, and then the universe rewards you. It might be difficult to see how you're going to benefit from helping a person you don't know, and you might never run into them again. But know that good always comes back to you, not from that person, but from the greater good, the universal mind, from the spirit that is swirling around and increasing life for all. See if you can turn this type of behavior into a habit. It becomes part of your paradigm, part of your automatic behavior, part of you, your habitual way of living, looking to increase another person's life. How can you do that? Think about 3 areas of your life. Think about one person in each of these areas. Now give consideration to how you will leave these people with the impression of increase every time you're in the presence or communicating with them. In your family, maybe it's your spouse. Depending on how your relationship has been, your spouse might wonder what you're up to. How could you leave your spouse with the impression of increase? Showing them more love, more respect, more generosity. Going back to the honeymoon stage. Maybe it's a sibling that you've stopped talking to, or a long lost relative that would just love to hear from you, or a parent or a child. How can you show them that you really care about them? What about the work that you do? Maybe there's a coworker, a peer, a boss, or someone who reports to you that you could treat with more respect, be kinder to. To live the rich and abundant life, you must bring your mind into harmony with the laws that govern your being. Your work, how you spend your days, whether you are a professional or a laborer, must be seen as a service that you are rendering and must be done in a certain way. The certain way is in harmony with the laws of the universe. And the law says what you put out is what comes back to you. Give your best. It doesn't matter what anyone else is doing. You want to make certain that you are one of the most effective human beings you could ever be. Do everything in a certain way, in alignment with the laws of the universe, with love in your heart, with good intentions, with leaving others with the impression of increase. I mentioned 2 areas of your life where you could look to help, look to give increase. Family, work. What about your neighbors or your community? How can you leave others feeling better off just because they had an interaction with you? What you think controls your emotions, and your emotions control the vibration that your body is in. Your vibration controls your action, and your action controls the reaction of the universe that you are part of. And it's when the action and reaction meet that your results are manifested. You and the universe are working together. When you are in harmony with the universe, your results will be positive. When you're not, the results will be less than you desire. While you're looking for richness and abundance and blessings for others, remember yourself. Fill yourself up with love and respect and kindness, with wonderful experiences, and make sure you take the time to rest, to relax, to fill yourself up, to get in harmony with the laws of the universe, because everything starts inside. Energy always returns to its source of origination. That positive energy must flow to and through you first. The compensation for developing the impression of increase in your character is phenomenal. It goes beyond the scope of your imagination. When you see the best in other people, in your company, in other situations and circumstances, you're going to be in a phenomenal vibration. You're going to start to feel good all the time. Let's take a deep breath in and let that go. Bring in the beautiful, loving energy, the divine love, the feeling of increase, the power of the universe. You might say God, or you're tapping into the universal mind, but breathe in that beautiful divine energy that fills you up, and allow it to bring light and love into you, filling yourself up so that it is radiating out of you. People can feel your energy. Make it beautiful. Fill yourself up with divine love, energy, kindness. Feel the abundance, the rich blessings that you are. You are a divine spirit in physical form, looking to bring increase to yourself and the world. What can you do today to help yourself, to help others, to give increase to the world around you? Take another deep breath in and let that go. As you are relaxed and bringing in loving energy, divine grace, set an intention that today is going to be a wonderful day. It's a day that has never before been lived. You get to decide how you show up in the world. You have been richly blessed with talents, with skills, with abilities, and riches overflowing. As you give, you receive even more. Remember, energy always returns to its source of origination. As you give, you shall receive. If you can incorporate this into your thinking, into your everyday way of life, with every person you come in contact with, you're going to lead a richer life. Allow that energy to radiate out. Create a wonderful day. Enjoy the rich blessings that are around you. Thank you for joining me in this morning mindfulness practice. Enjoy your day. I'll see you back here tomorrow morning at 7. And for my clients, I'll see you back here at 9 to talk about practicing leaving everyone with the impression of increase. Thank you.